and welcome to another episode of I Can't Believe I Watched That. I'm Cody. My guest with me today is the man who just wants to share his green eggs and ham with you.
Sam, because they're delicious.
Alright, so today we are going to watch the glorious movie that is Rubber. It was suggested to us by one of our viewers, so we're going to sit down and enjoy this movie about a killer tire.
Because why not?
I looked into this movie a little bit, and before I get into that, unfortunately, our other guest Ryan is not here again this week. He had some stuff going on, so work and all that, adulting life.
Pray for him.
Yeah, pray for mercy on his soul. Anyway, I have been informed that this movie contains a few interesting things. One of those things being, that I did not know this, is that David Bowie is in this movie. So,
ooh,
all hail David Bowie.
All power to the Bowie.
Right. It also apparently did very well on Rotten Tomatoes. And according to Rotten Tomatoes, I guess very well is 68%. So that's
pretty good, actually. That's
less than
that's not garbage.
It's like a D in school standards, or maybe a very high F.
No, it's like a high D, man.
Because I was under the impression that 70 was the cutoff for the D, and then 69 and below you just failed. But whatever, movies are different, right? So yeah, I don't have any
opinions are subjective.
Yeah, we reject your reality and substitute our own.
Constantly.
So yeah, I don't have any emails to read this week, which is fine.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's okay.
More emails. Give us more. We need your approval. We need your ideas so we can steal them.
I'm pretty sure last week or the week before I challenged you guys to send me, what did I say? I dared you guys actually to send me your hate mail. Yeah, I dared you guys to send me hate mail. I just want you to do it because I would love to read some of your deepest, darkest thoughts about us that you don't share with me.
We will laugh at you.
I will probably.
I'm not saying we'll point and laugh at you, but I will.
Well, because I can't physically point in whatever direction you're in. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get this movie started. We're gonna do this week's a little differently. We're gonna actually sit down and watch this movie. We're not gonna record while we watch this time. We'll just watch the movie and then come back after the movie's over and we'll talk a little bit about it. And
at that point, we're a review.
Yeah.
Then we can't
kind of reviewing the movie, but I'm not going to give any kind of like review recommendations. I'm just going to talk about what I thought about this movie. So, yeah, without much further ado, and we're back.
Oh my God.
So, I'll definitely say that has got to be the weirdest movie we have watched so far. Like,
holy shit.
Just a strange festival of exploding heads and...
You know that joke they make on Family Guy when they go, they do that Andy Warhol cutaway gag, and like it's Brian and this other girl dancing in psychedelics background, and someone takes a can of tomato soup and pours it, and like that's supposed to be art. This is kind of what this has felt like to me.
Yeah, this is weird for sure. So definitely a great recommendation. I'm glad we watched this, but.
Holy I don't know if I could let anybody else watch it. Shit.
My thing is like I was saying, like at the beginning of this movie, is the person who had this idea was like, this is a great idea. Let's make this into a movie. And then the person he presented it to said the same thing. Yeah, let's do this. We're going to make this into a movie. It's like,
yes, make a movie about a killer tire, but how will the tire kill people? And somebody said with psychic powers, and they all thought that was a good idea. This is your team, people. Look what you have to work with.
Yeah, so the tire develops telepathic abilities, or what their spectators consider psychokinetic abilities.
It blows shit up with his mind. That's all it is.
Yeah, and then right away there's what looks like a fourth wall break, but the guy is actually talking to a spectating audience of members who are watching this tire do its thing.
From 100 yards away with binoculars, might I add, in the desert.
Yeah, so very, very weird movie. One of the things that I thought was funny is that there's a guy in the movie, his real name is Wings. I don't remember his last name, but his name is Wings. And then the ironic part about it is in the credits, he turns out to be the guy in the wheelchair. So I just thought that was really ironically funny that the guy named Wings is in a wheelchair.
It is the weirdest damn movie.
Yeah, and then it gets even weirder because the guy goes in and blows him up with a shotgun, and he just reincarnates himself into a tricycle. So it's just never ending, and then he amasses this entire army of abandoned tires.
It's like the people like who are like participating in this like movie or whatever didn't want to be there, or at least one guy didn't want to be there. So they tried to kill the audience members as quickly as they can so they don't have to do this shit anymore. Kind of feel like that's what they were trying to do to us. Kill us with boredom so they didn't have to do this shit anymore.
Yeah. It's really weird, but, you know.
I watched a tire blow people's heads off for a good, hour?
Hour and a half almost, yeah.
Almost hour and a half.
Yeah, so.
I mean, it was funny when he started off with the small stuff. Like, it progresses from, like, a plastic bottle up.
Yeah.
Starts doing shit like that. You realize, I can't run over a glass bottle. It's too hard for me to break.
So I'll use my tire mind abilities.
So I'll just use my psychic tire abilities. Boom!
Yeah.
And it goes from there. And then they blow up the cute fluffy rabbit and the crow and the pizza and oh my god.
Yeah. So yeah, I would definitely recommend checking this movie out just on the pure strangeness of it alone. So yeah, go check this movie out. It used to be on Netflix, but it's not there anymore, so you'll have to find your own means of acquiring this movie.
I read a book about a vampire bunny rabbit that would drain the juice out of carrots, and that was not as weird as this shit.
Yeah, so I say go check this movie out. It's definitely worth adding to the weird movie.
Dude,
genre.
if that's how you like to do it, go for it, I guess. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't bother seeking it out. But yeah, if you like weird shit, this is definitely your bag.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I can't believe I watched that, but kind of glad I did.
I can't believe anybody watched that.
Yeah, send us some more recommendations like that. That one, like I said in the beginning of this, was from one of our viewers. They recommended it. So, please, recommend more movies, because that was god-awful, but it was so
god-awful in a kind of good way. You know, it's like that. It's like it fails so spectacularly that you kind of can't help but laugh a little bit.
Yeah, I'm glad that I can add that to my list of movies that I've watched. And now I have a crazy, strange movie to tell people about. And so now we're gonna discuss some Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 stuff. So
hells yeah, no spoilers.
If you haven't seen the movie, go see the movie. We're not gonna throw any spoilers in
actually,
here.
There is one spoiler I'm gonna put up right now. It's good. Spoiler alert. It's real good. It's not better than the first movie, but it's like equal, and that's pretty damn impressive when you consider it. I mean, there's rarely a time where you're going to get a sequel that's better than the original.
Yeah, so
and that only happened once.
Yeah.
In a galaxy far, far away. If you get my drift.
Yeah, don't let anybody tell you that movie's not good or it's not as good as the first one, because it is.
Well, the soundtrack isn't, but it's very thematically appropriate for what's going on, and I did appreciate that.
Yeah. Overall, yeah, the movie was great. It's just as funny, if not funnier, than the first one. And, it's a good time with the Guardians.
What I love is everybody gets some story development.
Yeah.
Like, everybody gets some character development, and it's nice. And you know what? And this kind of proves that Batista is a good actor, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, he is.
He's a really good actor, and I'm like, wow, I'm glad it turned out well for him. I mean, he really worked. He really nails that character. I mean, I don't even know that much about like Drax the Destroyer, but I don't care to. I like this version better.
Yeah.
I don't care. He makes it so much fun. Like, he looks like he's having a blast.
Yeah, everything he does, he's just super excited about.
Everybody looks like they're having fun in the movie, which is nice. You know, they're good acting.
Yeah.
No one looks like they're phoning it in at all, but he really sells it, and it's so good.
Yeah, it is kind of surprising to see him kind of flourish as an actor in this kind of a comedic role, where it's just Yeah,
really good.
It's really good.
Can't say nothing without spoiling it, so won't do it.
And then, of course, Baby Groot is all the rage in the movie.
10% extra to adorable.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, that's his real superpower. It's not strength or being the strong guy.
Yeah.
It's getting blown up, regenerating, and being 10% so much more cute that he can sell more merchandise.
Yeah. Now, there is one part in the movie, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's one part in the movie where they actually acknowledge how adorable he is, and it's so fucking funny. It's so funny.
Yeah, it is. That's what I love about it. They're doing little winks and nods and stuff, but it's not overly done.
Yeah.
And one of the things I loved in the first Guardians of the Galaxy, which they continue in the second, is that a lot of aliens don't get Earth references.
Yeah.
So, like, if Star-Lord makes a reference to Earth media, he has to explain it sometimes.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, because they don't fucking know.
Yeah. So, overall, it was done really well, and, I mean, James Gunn...
Nailed it.
Yeah, he's been really good with Guardians of the Galaxy, and, they're very obscure in comic book world. Of course, now they're getting more popular, but, they're not the first Guardians of the Galaxy either.
Yeah, it's not the first incarnation. The first incarnation was a lot different.
I mean, there's been plenty of Marvel characters who have been a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy, like the Thing from the Fantastic Four was part of the Guardians of the Galaxy at one point.
Oh, he is now, at least.
Yeah, Iron Man, I think he was at one point.
Yeah, recently. Most of that's recent. Like, the old Guardians of the Galaxy was like, Yondu was part of that, and nobody, and a whole bunch of characters nobody fucking knew about.
Yondu was awesome. I loved Yondu.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he nailed it too. He fucking nailed it.
Yeah, he does a good job.
Oh, so good.
Yeah,
so good.
So go check out that movie if you haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, we did twice.
Yeah, we saw it twice.
Couldn't help it. It was so good.
And then.
Stay through the credits.
Yeah, you have to stay for the credits, of course.
Because there's always cutscenes. There's always those end credit scenes that they'll show, but the credits themselves are just so entertaining. You just have to enjoy them.
Yeah, that was one of the things I actually kind of liked is the actual credits, the word crawl itself there was entertaining stuff in it, so that was kind of cool.
And the music was so disco-y and techno-y and spacey. Oh, it was so good. Oh, it's like I just wanted to dance to it, and I'm not a dancer. I do not dance. Like, they could be playing the greatest song in the world, and I wouldn't even tap my toe.
Right.
And one might even think I was dead.
Yeah. But go check that out, and then also check out the other channel that I do. It's called Nerd Chat. I do that with my girlfriend. We try to make a video every week. Sometimes we do a couple videos a week if we're being really spontaneous with our recording whenever we're doing stuff. Check that out. It's called Nerd Chat. We just do nerdy things. We talk about nerdy stuff. We like to open blind bags and see what we got. We just did a couple of those recently, so those are pretty cool.
And yet you do not include me.
Well, it's me and my girlfriend, bro. What can I say?
Well, I'm just saying, you want to be nerdy. I mean, I'm nerdy.
Yeah, you are. That's why you're here right now.
Don't make
That's
me
a whole
nerdy.
Separate channel, bro. Anyway, yeah, go
Just a
check
guest
that
spot.
channel out. Go check that channel out if you're up for it, and then send us some emails. Let us know what you think. Email us at ICantBelieveIWatchedThat@gmail.com. And just enjoy life and enjoy these terrible movies, and laugh along with us and. Let us know what you think.
Or laugh at our pain, either way.
Yeah. So, with that.
Oh, also, give us feedback which style you like better. Us doing it this way or the other way.
Yeah, let us know. Yeah, we changed it up a little bit this week. So, let us know. It'll be a lot shorter of a video this week. But, yeah. Let us know what you think, and then we'll kind of go from there. Maybe we'll just do these every now and then and stick with the other ones, too. And we'll just mix it up and throw out some ideas in there and see where it goes. So Rubber, can't believe I watched that. Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm glad I watched that.
I can't believe everybody hasn't watched that yet. Shit, I mean, I think they made 49 million their first opening weekend. It was messed up, how much money they made.
Let's see, 145 million in its opening weekend.
Yeah, that's about right.
With IMAX contributing 13 million. Jeez.
Yeah, because it was amazing.
That's a lot of money. Holy. what I
Yep.
wouldn't give to be a good actor. Anyway, yeah, I can't believe I watched that.